Hello, chismosas y chismosos, and welcome back to Bay Area Housewife of True Crime, where I like to tell the stories of the real cucuys and lloronas of the world. I'm Audrey, a former paralegal, current stay-at-home mom, lifelong lover of true crime. The cases I cover are wild. Topics may be triggering. Viewer and listener discretion is very strongly advised. The people mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in court. With all that being said, grab your hot Cheetos and let's get started on today's case. The murder of Shirley Pratt went unsolved for 12 years. On October 12th of 2001, the lifeless body of forever 41-year-old Shirley Ann Pratt was found in the Oroville Wildlife Area off Vance Avenue by a fisherman. This is in Oroville, California. Shirley's car, a 1989 Mazda, was set on fire and was found burned just outside the wildlife area, parked 2.9 miles away. The autopsy report indicated that there were no signs of forced sexual intercourse. She was found with her pants rolled down to her ankles. The perpetrator had left his semen on her chest. She was killed by a single gunshot wound to the head, right between her eyes, with a .38 caliber gun. She had no defense wounds or signs of a struggle. 41-year-old Shirley Pratt lived in Biggs, California. Shirley lived with her boyfriend, Fidel Reina, who everyone called Oso. He was a known meth dealer. Shirley and Ziggy were acquaintances. Who is Ziggy? A then 36-year-old Marvin Markle Jr., nicknamed Ziggy, is a man with a criminal past from Vacaville, California. Ziggy knew Shirley through his girlfriend, Pamela Luke, who lived in Biggs, California. After Shirley's death, her sister and niece helped raise her kids, who were just 13 and 9 years old at the time. Shirley's daughter, Brittany Charlton, said that she never got a chance to say goodbye to her mom. Her mom never got to see her grow up, find love, or have kids. She told the press, and I quote, "I have a lot of anger towards Markle for causing all these emotions that I shouldn't know." Her son, Eric Pratt, read a statement out loud in court stating that his mom's murder caused him anxiety and horror. Shirley's younger sister, Peggy Jean McCrary, said that her family was left fearful for their own lives, not knowing if they could be next, even considered going into hiding. Hollis Thackeray hired Ziggy to do a construction job in 2003. While there, he told his boss that he had killed a woman by a river and got rid of the evidence by burning her car. Ziggy told Hollis that he killed her because, quote, "something went wrong," unquote. After he killed Shirley, Ziggy went to the Pheasant Club bar for some drinks to unwind with the gun he used to kill Shirley still in his jacket. At one point, Ziggy was married to a lady named Lorraine, and in January of 2010, Ziggy was harassing her at work, saying that he felt guilty for killing a girl and was going to end it all. On January 2nd of 2010, Oroville police officer Matthew Gates was dispatched to Ziggy's home because he was suicidal. As he was sitting on the front porch, he explained to the officer that although he felt suicidal, he was not actually going to go through with it. Ziggy told the officer that he felt guilty for killing someone. After Ziggy admitted to the officer that he had taken a handful of pills, he was brought in for a mental health evaluation. As he was being handcuffed for a 5150, he told his neighbors to look after his dogs because he was, quote, going away for a long time, unquote. It was not until July of 2013 that authorities were able to use DNA technology to catch a killer. DNA evidence found at the scene was a match to Ziggy, a real live kukui, and he was finally arrested for the murder of Shirley Pratt 12 years later. When notified about the arrest, Shirley's brother Paul Pratt had the following to say: "I never felt so much relief, just that pressure taken off my chest. I didn't realize how much it was actually bothering me until I got a call saying that they have a strong case." Paul Pratt will never forget the day homicide detectives came to his house and asked him to identify his sister's dead body. In October of 2014, a jury convicted Ziggy for first-degree murder for the death of Shirley Ann Pratt, and he was handed 25 years to life in prison as a sentence, which doubled to 50 due to his prior strike. Unfortunately, creepily, and also not surprisingly, Shirley Pratt was not the first and only person that Ziggy murdered. Stay tuned for the next case, which I will be sharing of the murder of Deanna Lynn Johnson.